Hi Capricorn, so this is your love reading, and this is for those of you, you've already got a love reading up, but a lot of those love readings that have been done, they just felt like they were geared towards people who were probably already in relationships or closely affiliated with someone. And I want to do a reading for somebody who's completely single. So if you are strictly single, this is for you, okay? This is for strictly single Capricorns and what could be coming in for love for Valentine's month in February 2018. So Universe Spirit, show me. Show me, what do you see coming in for love for only strictly singles, please, on this reading. Strictly singles, those who don't have anybody around them at the moment at all. This reading, what's coming in for love for strictly singles? Show me strictly singles for Capricorns. Capricorns who are strictly single, no affiliation to anybody, and just looking for love. What is coming on in terms of love for strictly single Capricorns in February 2018, the month of love? Show me. Alright, so we're going to split the deck into three. We're going to collect it back up and have a look for you guys. Alright, so well, it's good. You know, I think you do have love coming in, Capricorn. Some of you guys are showing us the Tower. So I think with the Tower energy, you have either gone through a breakup. It could be that you've gone through a breakup recently, because the Tower card shows us the breakup card, so it might be in your external factors you've gone through a breakup. But this is who you are. Because the you now position is usually showing who is this person at the moment. I think you're going through some radical change with the Tower energy. I think there's a radical epiphany that some of you guys are going through, a realisation. Towers can show realisations, and I think there is a realisation here with that Tower energy that a lot of Capricorns are going through in terms of the ones that are completely single. Because the reason for this is that in your foundation, we've got the Eight of Coins. You guys have been working really hard. I don't know what you've been working really hard towards, but you've been putting in some effort with that Eight of Coins energy. Now, when you get the Eight of Coins in, well, you might have been focusing on an Empress. Some of you guys, I feel that you have been focusing on an individual. There's two ways I could look at this. I could say that in your foundation, you've either been focusing on a very beautiful, very attractive individual, male or female, the Empress, or maybe some of you guys have been focusing on improving yourself, because the Empress card can mean when you improve how you look, for example. So, you know, you might wear nice makeup, you might redo your hair, for example, with an Empress card. You might focus on your internal and your external beauty. You just might be self-improvements in terms of your diet, that type of thing. So it's either that you've been working on yourself, you might have been working on an individual, but I think as a result of that, you have received some clarity here with this Six of Swords energy in the recent past. Capricorn, okay, I think that you've had clarity that, you know, what you want is you want to work together, you want to work in a team with someone, you want improvements in relationships, because you've got this Three of Coins energy here, and when you get the Three of Coins, it's about meeting people. So some of you guys, it might be that you've done some travelling towards meeting people, because the Six of Swords is travel. I actually think that this is more about, when I think about it, just looking at the cards, because Six of Swords shows travel, and you can see where the card is going towards. The Six of Swords is actually moving towards the Three of Pentacles. So this is almost like going on a trip to meet. It's a meet-up. So I think that some of you guys in the recent past have been going and meeting up with others, because the Three of Coins is often the card that shows socialising with others. So I think that you've been actually travelling and meeting up with others. And I think that you're what's influencing you is that you guys are looking for the real deal. You're looking for the Ten of Cups. You're looking for a happy, loving, stable relationship. But I think as a result of that, some of you guys are feeling that there might be some concerns here with this moon energy. I think that you're feeling a slight sense of anxiousness for some of you Capricorns in terms of love coming in with this moon energy. I think it might be that you're feeling concerned that you might be meeting people with that Four of Coins energy that seem to be resistant, or they're not as open as you are. It might be that you're meeting people who are quite selfish, or quite sort of, when you get Four of Coins in terms of an individual, it shows somebody who's resistant to change, somebody who doesn't open up very much, somebody who's very hard to get to know. And it might be that you're concerned because you're finding people that are very difficult to get to know. But the universe is saying, I feel, Capricorn, with this Temperance energy, that you just need to take your time and you need to have patience and go with the flow with the Temperance energy card showing there. Coming in, you do have the Ten of Wands. Now, it might be that some of you guys, when you get the Ten of Wands, sometimes this can mean that you've got lots and lots of dates. You've got lots of people around you. You know, sometimes this can be that you're struggling. Ten of Wands can mean burdens. Tens can mean that you're on the course to change, because tens represent change. But it can also mean you've got a lot of dates around you, a lot of people that are interested, and you're trying to kind of manage all of these people that you're seeing. You will see coming in, though, a change. You've got Wheel of Fortune showing up for you single Capricorns. So there's a radical change that's coming in out of the blue. Now, this might not come in February, because when you get the Wheel of Fortune, it can say any time. It really can. This is unexpected. But I think you guys are going to experience something unexpected. And I feel that the hopes will be, and I think it's a person, because your hopes are going to be for a King of Cups. You're going to hope that this person's going to be really nice, really supportive, really loving, want romance like you want romance, that type of thing with that King of Cups energy. I think the outcome shows the Chariot. Could be a Cancerian person in the outcome, but it could say that you're on your way to victory with this Chariot energy. Alright, I am seeing somebody coming in for you guys. I think this person will come in out of the blue, because you've got some lucky change coming in. You've got the Wheel of Fortune coming in the influences coming in. I think the Ten of Wands is really saying that you're at the end of some form of a struggle here with this Ten of Wands energy. Okay, but also I think that you guys might struggle with being alone, because you got the Ten of Wands and that Hermit card showing there. Alright, so the immediate future in February, say, for example, the first 2 weeks in February, you might be struggling, some of you guys, with being alone, with this Ten of Wands and the Hermit energy. I think you are going to be struggling with being on your own for some of you guys. You'll find it difficult, but what will come in out of the blue is this Wheel of Fortune, you see. You're going to have, out of the blue, coming in with that Wheel of Fortune, offers. Alright, you're going to have offers coming in. Alright, Four of Cups when it comes to love says that you've got lots of offers for you to contemplate. So you do have lots of offers coming in. Some of you guys, you're going to be feeling, shit, I'm on my own. And you're going to be struggling with that notion, Capricorn. But out of the blue, you're going to have offers coming in. People who are paying you attention. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be like, oh, yeah, I think I'll go for that one or that one. It will mean, well, I've got offers coming in. The whole point with the Four of Coins, Capricorn, is you got the offers of love. People who are showing you interest. But you can't like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether this person sort of fits my ideal man or my ideal woman. That's the thing with the Four of Coins, Four of Cups, because you guys want the ideal, and the ideal love mate in the tarot has to be the King of Cups, because this person is devoid of, you know, wanting you for something. The King of Wands is interested in a person, but he's usually very passionate. He's usually he's got a lot of desires when he looks at a woman or he looks at a man. That's the King of Wands for you. He goes with his, you know, with his passion, with his fire. That's the King of Wands. The King of Pentacles, great card for somebody who wants to settle down, somebody who will be loyal and dedicated, but also and it doesn't even have to be reversed, can be somebody who can be a tad materialistic in the tarot. And the King of Swords can sometimes have ulterior motives, and it's not always love. Sometimes it's for comfort, to make sure the partner's got the right amount of money, to make sure that he's not going to have to suffer financially, that type of thing, to make sure that the partner looks good, whatever it is. But the King of Cups, this is about unconditional love. What you guys want is unconditional love. You want a partner that's going to give you unconditional love. And the outcome shows the Chariot. You do have success in the outcome coming, because it shows success and victory after a period of difficulty. There should be success and victory with that Chariot energy. Yeah, and you got the Star. Bringing in wishes, bringing in manifestation. Yeah, you do, after a period of difficulty, have a great success coming to you. Okay, and this success is going to bring in, it's going to manifest all the desires that you've been looking for with the Star. It's really good. Look at those two cards in the outcome. Look at that. You do have love coming in for some of you guys, you singletons. It's a really good reading. When you get this reading again, it's excellent. You guys have got love coming in. If you're this is why I'm doing readings, and they're all uprights as well. This is why, because with the reversals, they're fine to do reversals. I enjoy using reversals, but they can really complicate a reading and really like take us down a path that's like whoa, 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 back in the past. And what we want to do is, we don't mind having a look a little bit at the past for you singletons, strictly singles. But what we want to really focus on is like the now and going into February. Okay, so you guys, strictly singles for love in February 2018. I think that you guys have gone through an epiphany this is who you are, the Tower. So the Tower says you've been rocked to your core, and I think that you are going through a time of awakenings with the Tower energy. I think that you're going through a real time of inner reflection with that Tower energy, and I think that there is just a sense of clarity with the Tower energy showing up for you Capricorns in 2018 February for love, because in your foundation you guys have either been, you might have been working on an individual here, you might have been paying a lot of focus towards a beautiful individual, because the Eight of Coins is a card about putting your focus on an area in your life, and we do have an Empress here. But also I actually think that this is more about you guys putting focus on yourself, building yourself up, making yourself your own installation, your own creation, you know, beautifying yourselves, you know, making yourself feel good, looking good, buying new clothes, doing your hair, doing your nails, doing your makeup, all of that thing. So I think you've been working on, you know, self-development with this Empress energy. And as a result of that, I think that you guys will be feeling confident enough to go out there and start meeting people with that Six of Swords and the Three of Coins. Because what you guys want, what's influencing you, is you want the happy ever after card of the Ten of Cups. You want to find a relationship that is beautiful, that is, you know, loving, that has the most joy, that has the most kind of growth, the most prosperity. You want to find your soulmate, basically. Ten of Cups is a soulmate card. So you guys, what's influencing you is you want to find the soulmate. But as a result of that, the energies around you are the moon. You guys will be feeling a certain sense of fear, nervousness, anxiety with that moon energy showing there. And I think that's because what you're getting with the Four of Coins are people that seem to be, they don't seem to be responding to you. So some of you guys might be saying, well, hey, what's wrong with me? I'm going out, I'm meeting people, but I'm not responding to them. No, not responding to me with this Four of Coins. But I feel that the most likely outcome for love coming in for you, Capricorns who are single, is you're going to need to be patient, because you've got the Temperance energy here. You're just going to need to be patient and go with the flow, because you guys, some of you guys will struggle with the idea of being alone for life, for some of you guys, for being single forever with that Hermit energy, because the Hermit represents somebody who's single and sometimes they're lonely, or they're alone, or they're withdrawn, and you'll be struggling with the idea of completely being alone with that Hermit energy and thinking, well, if people aren't responding to me, I'm going out, I'm meeting people, but nobody seems to fancy me, or I seem to feel, you know, invisible, nobody's taking much notice of me, and you guys will be like, well, I'm going to be worried. Ten of Wands, I'm struggling, I feel burdened, because I feel with the Hermit energy I'm going to be on my own forever. But I don't think you need to fear that, because out of the blue there are going to be offers coming in. Now this might not take place all in February, because the Wheel of Fortune as a timing card can actually mean any time. It can mean out of the blue often, this card can, okay? So it's like when you least expect it. But the Wheel of Fortune comes in and it says things are going to change for the better. So if this isn't out of the blue, then this is definitely February, where with, yeah, out of the blue, but when you least expect it in February, you're going to get offers in. Four of Cups shows offers coming in. It shows people paying you attention, Capricorn. Your hopes will be that one of these people is going to be your King of Cups, going to be the knight in shining armour, going to be the person who can give you unconditional love. And the outcome says, well, yeah, you got it. After all of your hard work, after all of your turmoil with the Chariot, you've finally got the success you deserve, as real love is starting to manifest with that, or your wishes, sorry, are starting to manifest with the Wish card of the Star. It's a brilliant reading. You guys have got love coming in. You've got love coming in for some of you, you've got options, and I think that one of these options is going to lead to the real deal for some of you guys in February 2018. Alright, that's your love reading for you singletons. I would like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe, and I will speak to you guys very soon. Take care.